guys, so starting off, I'm going in with my Photo Finish Primer by Smashbox. This is just a little sample size, but I thought I would just use it up today. And I'm applying this as a base all over my face. And then I'm going in with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. As you can tell, this has been much loved. And I want this look to be a little bit more full coverage, so I wanted to make sure that I did conceal those dark circles. So I just applied it underneath my eyes, and then I'm blending it out with my fingers. And I really like doing this because the warmth of my fingers just really helps that product melt and blend into the skin really nicely. Then I'm going in with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and I'm just using a damp beauty blender to apply this all over my face. And I really like this foundation. It has a really nice finish and it looks awesome in pictures as well. And I really like just how the beauty blender pushes it into my skin and it makes it look really nice. Then I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer just for a little extra coverage as well. Just a little more under my eyes, and then around my nose tends to kind of break up a little bit, so I made sure I put it around there as well. And then I'm going in to highlight, and I'm using my Naked Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I believe this is in the color Fair. And I'm just applying this everywhere I normally do to highlight, and I'm also putting it around my smile lines there just to brighten it up. And then once again, just blending it out with that same damp beauty blender. And then after I have it all blended in, I'm going in to set it with my Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. You guys know I love this stuff. It's probably my favorite setting powder ever. It's so good. So I'm just using this to set everything so it doesn't crease or move on me. And then I'm going in with this contour shade by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's in the color Fawn. And I'm just using a small contour brush by Sigma to chisel out my cheekbones and just contour my face as per usual. And then I'm going in with a stippling brush just to blend it out a little bit so it's not so harsh. I do this step every single time I contour just because I don't like any harsh lines. And then I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix powder in the color N5 on that actual same stippling brush and just kind of going over it and blending it a little bit more and just kind of adding a little bit of warmth to the face. Then I'm going in with this beautiful blush palette by Becca, and I'm mixing these two colors here. I believe it's Wisteria and Songbird. And then again, just blending it out with that stippling brush. Then for my highlight, I'm going in with Becca's Champagne Pop and just applying this to the tops of my cheekbones and down my nose and Cupid's bow just to give a nice glow to the face. And then I'm going to be filling in my brows with my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Soft Brown, just as I normally do. And then as always, again, I'm going in with my Stay Don't Stray by Benefit to prime my eyes for my eyeshadows as well as clean up the under edges of my brows. I love this stuff. I can't rave about it enough. It's so good. If you guys have not tried it, definitely check it out. It's so good. I love it. Then I'm just kind of using the leftover powder that was on my setting brush just to kind of set that a little bit so that my eyeshadows blend out a little smoother. And then I'm going in with my Master Palette by Mario. I love this palette so much. I've raved about it before on my channel, but I am taking this orange shade here on my Sigma E40 brush and just applying this into my crease, buffing it back and forth, and just kind of building up the color until it's the intensity that I want it. And I'm just kind of gradually blending this out so it kind of fades up into the brow bone. And this color is just going to really help with the overall blending of the eye look because the darker colors are going to kind of fade into this one. And it's just going to make the whole eye look really nicely blended. Then I'm going back into the palette and picking up this chocolate brown color and applying this with my Sigma E25 brush. And I'm just applying this more so to the outer corner of my eye, and then blending it through the crease. Now you want to make sure that you keep this color lower than the orange. You want to really just keep this more deep into the socket, and then the orange kind of faded from there and blended upwards. So again, I'm keeping most of that intensity of the brown on the outer corner and then dragging it through the crease. Then I'm going back to that bigger blending brush and just with no additional product, blending the two together. And then I'm just gradually taking my E25 again and blending a little bit more product. I'll pick up a little more orange or a little more brown, just whatever you see or feel you need to add. You can do it here and just kind of fade the two together. Then I'm going in with ColourPop's Nillionaire SuperShock Shadow. You guys, can we just talk about this shadow for a second? I am in love. It's like the perfect bronzy gold color, and it's just so pretty. I absolutely love this. I like to apply it with my fingers, and I absolutely love these ColourPop SuperShock shadows because I don't experience any fallout with them, and you get like the same intensity as you would a pigment, but it's a lot less messy and a lot easier just to use these, and I just really like them. Then I'm using that same E25 brush and just kind of going along the edges of that color to blend it and fade it into the previous shadows that we used so it doesn't have a harsh line and it just fades kind of into those nicely. Then I'm using my MAC Nylon eyeshadow just to highlight my brow bone and also the inner corners of my eyes. And then I'm going back into the palette and picking up that orange shade once again, and I'm applying this with my E25 from the outer corner to the inner corner and just really smoking out that bottom lash line. And then I'm taking a smudge brush and going in with that chocolate brown color, and I'm applying this from the outer corner about halfway in. I'm not taking this all the way into the inner corner because I didn't want to really close off my eye too much. And then I'm just blending those two colors together. And then to line my eyes, I'm going in with my Kat Von D liquid eyeliner in the color Trooper. This tattoo liner has changed my life. I absolutely love it. It makes creating my wings so much easier and just so much faster, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. I love it so much. And as you can tell, I decided to go with a little bit more of a dramatic wing for this look. And then I'm just coating my lashes with my L'Oreal Voluminous mascara just to prep for false lashes. And the false lashes I'm using today are the House of Lashes Iconic Lashes. They are very full, very dramatic, very appropriate for this glam look. And then I'm going in with my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to set my brows since we're done with any shadows or powders around them. And then I'm going in with this Hot Red Lip Liner by NYX, and I'm just outlining my lips because I'm going to be using a liquid lipstick, and I like to line them when I'm using more of a dramatic color. And today I'm using the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the color Merlot, and it's so beautiful. I knew right away I wanted to use this red for this look, and I absolutely love how it turned out. And then just to set everything, I'm using my MAC Fix Plus, and that completes this look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys!